Hey everyone, I'm Nato King and welcome back to Folklore. Today, we're gonna put Chapter 1 to rest. At least for Keats. It's time to go fight a boss. But first, you might remember being told about the Puka Festival. Let's go take in the sights. Or rather just beat up a whole bunch of these guys. Just like the Road of Daru, there's a ton of Puka all in this one room. And it's really easy to just take down a whole bunch of them at once. I still don't think these guys give you a whole lot of experience, but it's a pretty good way to do stuff like build up your transcension meter if you want to, rank up if you're close enough, or just have a lot of fun. Yeah, it was nice and simple, and it's also right next to a save point, so if you're just trying to defeat a very large number of folks, you can pop in here over and over. And with full health, it's time to go meet Cernunnos for ourselves. You can tell it's dramatic because it takes such a long time to load. And the game helpfully reminds us that we've been told how to defeat this boss. Let's take another look just to refresh our memories. So we're punching it in the face with Barghest and then burning it with Hinky Punk. I believe I can do that. Generally when facing a Folklore, it's a good idea to hang back for a while, get used to its pattern, determine what attacks it has and how much they're going to damage you. So I've always got Kilmolas at the ready, just in case I need a quick block. I'm not sure how effective it really is on the poison that this thing spews. Especially since I seem to miss most of the time. Of course, Barghest isn't the only destroy element folk we've got, but Andrast is tricky to score a hit with. I believe I'm going to stick with Barghest. I think we're getting close to the end here, and it's going to start using another attack. Yep, it's got these branches, I guess, that stick up out of the swamp and hit you when you're least prepared. I think I'm doing pretty well so far. And then his head melts. He's got some kind of giant flower on his back, but as the cutscene so helpfully showed us, we can run right up its sloped neck and get up to the flower where we can burn it with Hinky Punk. And about all it does at this point is shoot, I don't know, beehives at us. We can block those pretty easily and just stay on the attack as much as we need to. It's the first boss, so it's not too difficult. And there's the red id. And it managed to shoot one last beehive at me and completely throw off my rhythm. I'm pretty sure it's not actually possible to defeat a Folklore and make it die. You actually have to capture it. But this one again is not going to be too tricky to capture. I just have to watch for those beehives again. Not like that. But I've got plenty of health left, and it's down to red. The Folklore, of course, always require advanced capture techniques, and are generally stronger than any of the other folks we've encountered so far. But the only advanced capture technique we've seen right now is this timing one. Later Folklores will switch back and forth between different advanced capture methods, and generally will take more than one attempt to capture. I think the capture meter does stay depleted when you go back to fighting them normally. But that's all stuff we're going to see later, because I caught this guy in one. And not a whole lot to do now but talk to her. So as each chapter ends, we need to go talk to someone, in this case Suzette, about what we've learned. Of course, I am still curious about the Fairy Lord and his audience chamber. And those stairs. Yeah, still nothing's changed. That's still as creepy as ever. So, assuming you watched the quest video, we now know how Ronaldo and Hervé from the quest fit into our real-world story. And it seems like now Suzette has lost everyone in her family. Now that she had a lot of time to know her father and brother, most likely. What isn't clear yet is why Regine thought that Ellen was responsible for everything. But that's why there are so many more chapters to go. Another thing that we can do, since we know that we need to talk to Suzette, we can always go talk to the other people in town and see if they've got anything to say about what we've discovered. I did kind of forget to go back and visit Charlotte. None of these conversations are particularly revealing, but at least there is a kind of human touch in the end game here. Seems like Mrs. Lester knows something. Something she's not letting on right now. I don't think Mr. O'Connell has gone home quite yet. Nope, he's probably still staring at Ellen's cabin. Yep, we'll go see him in just a bit. Do want to see what Harriet has to say about all this. I mean, she's been wearing black from the very beginning. That's kind of an odd detail. And as we learned in the last video, there were a lot of different people and a lot of different traditions in Ireland's past. Kinda wonder how far back these traditions go. Not that anything they're saying in the game necessarily relates to the kind of history we learned about in the grinding video. But it does provide a different way of thinking about things. Well, that's certainly a good bit of suspense to go out on. But are we going to continue following Keats as he investigates the events of 17 years ago? Or should we go back and find out what it is that Ellen learned about Suzette's family in the past? I can't make a decision like this on my own. Cast your votes in the thread for whose chapter we're going to do next, and I'll see you with your decision next time.